teachers. I take this opportunity to thank you all for my great success. I really believe that Bhuvana nurtured each and every quality without missing what a student should acquire during school education. Along with curriculum, we also equipped with all necessary skills in music, good afternoon, respect, and multi-education. I take this opportunity to thank program for my great sports facility. We also have personal experience in biological and physical stand high in our future. I thank each and every one of staff members once again. I also wish all the best to my classmates. Also, this is a live program by which students are involved in the tasks in the future. Me and my parents are very joyful by my great success. Thank you one and all.
I'm so glad to hear. I don't have words to speak right now because a student's hard work never fails anytime. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Bhuvana School and staff.
Namaste. Honorable members of the Parliament, please take your seats. Respected members, it's my honor and privilege to welcome this gathering of summer session of Mark Parliament. I would like to express my gratitude towards Prime Minister and honorable members who are joining this session today. I hope today's discussion will be fruitful as we settle to discuss important matters concerning to the nation. So, today's first discussion is on oaths and affirmations by Secretary General. Secretary General, you may proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, ma'am. Respected Parliament members, today our first session about oath or affirmation. I would like to call Sree Padasarathi Garu, who stands and elected for constituency of Punjab State, come to take oath. Oath or affirmations. Which language do you like?
I, Pilyanapagari Parthasadi, do swear in the name of God solemnly affirm that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India. By law established, I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India. I will faithfully and consequently discharge my duties as a minister for the Union. Thank you.
I would like to call B. Sai Garu, who stands and elected for constituency of Andhra Pradesh State, come to take oath. Oath or affirmations. Which language do you like?
బూర్సు సాయి అనే నేను లోకసభ సభ్యునిగా ఎన్నుకోబడినందున చట్టరీత్యా నెలకొల్పబడిన భారత రాజ్యాంగం పట్ల యథార్థమైన భక్తి విశ్వాసం కలిగి ఉంటానని, భారతదేశ సార్వభౌమాధికారాలను అఖండతను కాపాడుతానని నేను స్వీకరించబోవు కర్తవ్యంను సమర్థవంతంగా నిర్వహిస్తానని దైవ సాక్షిగా ప్రమాణం చేస్తున్నాను.
I would like to call Patan Uzma Garu, who stands and elected for constituency of Uttar Pradesh State, come to take oath. Oath or affirmation. Which language do you like?
I, Patan Uzma, do swear in the name of God solemnly affirm that I will not by directly or by indirectly communicate or reveal to any person or persons any matter which shall be brought under my consideration. All shall become known to me as such minister as for the union except as may be required for the due charges of my duties as a such minister. Thank you.
Condolence message for ex-MP Dr. Debendra Pradhanji. Dr. Debendra Pradhanji made a mark as a hardworking and humble leader. He made numerous efforts to strengthen BJP in Odisha. His contribution either as MP and Minister is also noteworthy for the emphasis on poverty alleviation and social empowerment. Pained by his passing away, went to pay my last respects and expressed condolences for his family. 2-minute silence serves as a powerful symbol of remembrance and respect for the deceased. Honorable members of the Parliament, please stand. Honorable members of the Parliament, please take your seats. Now, I would like to invite our Honorable Prime Minister to introduce new ministers.
Honorable Speaker, it would have been a pleasure to introduce our MPs in the House who are from agricultural and rural background, belong to socio-economically backward class OBC communities and who have given a birth in Council of Ministers in large numbers, and everybody would have honored them by thumping the benches. But perhaps some could not digest the fact that more women, OBC, Dalits have become Council of Ministers. Therefore, Honorable Speaker, it would be considered that the newly appointed members of the Cabinet should be considered as introduced in the Lok Sabha. Thank you.
Now, the question hour begins. Question number 101, question for Prime Minister.
Honorable Speaker, ma'am, my first question is to the Prime Minister. Despite many promises are made over the last decade, the young of India still struggle with unemployment. Educated young people, graduates, postgraduates, even engineers are jobless. Some are applying for peon jobs. Startups are closing and small businesses are collapsing. What has the government done in real terms, not just on paper, to tackle this unemployment series that is affecting the soul of our nation? Thank you.
Honorable Prime Minister may respond.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Thank you for the question. Yes, unemployment is a major issue, but we must understand it in a global context. Our government launched the Digital India Rozgar Yojana, creating 10 lakh jobs in the IT and infrastructure sectors. We have invested in green energy, generating 3 lakh jobs. Schemes like Startup India and Make in India 2.0 are created to promote job creation. While challenges exist, we are actively working with investors, MSMEs and industries to promote job creations. We are not only focused on quantity but also on the quality of employment. Thank you.
Question number 203, question for Finance Minister.
Honorable Speaker, my question is directed to the Finance Minister. Every household is under pressure. LPG gases, school fees, vegetable prices, even grains like wheat and rice have become very expensive. People are cutting back on food and health care. What urgent and long-term measures is government doing to relieve the inflation on the common man? Thank you.
Honorable Finance Minister may respond.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Inflation is a global phenomenon, but we are tackling it domestically. We have reduced excise duties on fuel and increased subsidies for LPG. Under the Essential Price Control Act, we are regulating the cost of basic food items, and we have distributed free ration for over 80 crore people and supporting farmers to boost domestic production. Our goal is to bring stability through a mix of direct subsidies and structural economic reforms. Relief is already reached millions of homes. Thank you.
I hope this answer should be satisfied by the opposition. Question number 396, question for Agriculture Minister.
Honorable Speaker, I asked the Agriculture Minister, year after year, the farmers are protesting the failure of crops, the lack of MNC power, poor insurance of lives, killing our farming community. What is this government doing for farming sustainable and save of those who feed our nation?
Honorable Agriculture Minister may respond.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Under the Kisan Samman Nidhi, we transferred over 12,000 rupees to every eligible farmer. We increased MSP on major crops and implemented digital crop insurance scheme. We are promoting organic farmer, drip irrigation, all-based weather alerts to ensure farmers get fair prices. We stand by our farmers and continue to reform agriculture in both structure and support.
Question number 495, question for Minister of Health and Family Welfare.
Respected Speaker, Ma'am, my question is for the Health Minister. In many villages, there are no doctors and no proper facilities, and people still travel miles for the treatment. What is the government doing to ensure accessible and quality health care for all, especially in rural India? Thank you.
Honorable Minister of Health and Family Welfare may respond.
Thank you for the question, Speaker. We acknowledge the healthcare gap. That's why Thank you for the question, Honorable Speaker. We acknowledge the healthcare gap. That's why under Ayushman Bharat 2.4, we opened 25,000 health and wellness centers and recreated over 1 lakh health workers, and telemobile services are connecting patients to specialists. Mobile medical vans are reaching remote areas. Under digital healthcare system, citizens are connecting medical services faster.
Question number 513. Question for Education Minister.
Honorable Speaker, my question is for the Education Minister. In 2025, many schools do not have computers, libraries or trained teachers, especially in tribal and remote areas. How will a child compete in the global world without equal opportunity of education?
Honorable Education Minister may respond.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. The gap in education is real and we are addressing with it urgency. We distributed tabs under Digital Bharat Educational Mission to over 1.5 crores of students. We trained 1 lakh teachers in digital education. PM schools are rising built with modern infrastructure, and NEP 2020 is implemented to focus on creativity, mother tongue learning and vocational training. Our mission is to create India no one children left behind. Thank you.
I hope this answer should be satisfied by the opposition. Question number 408. Question for Minister of Women and Child Development.
Respected Speaker, ma'am, today my question is to the Women and Child Development Minister. Crimes against women remain high. Many still people live in fear, especially in small towns. What new action has your ministry taken to ensure the women feel safe and empowerment? Thank you.
Honorable Minister of Women Development and Child may respond.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, Madam. Thank you for the question. Under Shakti scheme, we install 2 lakh street lights and expand women-only helpline and introduce self-defense in school curriculum. Fast-track courts are processing faster and police stations now have women help desks. Empowerment is not just safety. We are funding women-led business and promoting leadership programs across India. Thank you.
Question number 645. Question for Minister of Housing and Urban Affairs.
Ma'am, I asked the Minister of Growing Rents in Urban India. What has your minister done?
Honorable Minister of Housing and Urban Affairs may respond.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Under the PM Awas Yojana Urban, over 1 crore houses have been sanctioned and 75 lakh built. We have launched rent control models and provided subsidies for low-income families. Urban planning reforms are also being implemented with sustainable housing as a focus. We are working towards housing that is not just available, also livable. Thank you.
Question number 786. Question for Railway Minister.
Honorable Speaker, my question is to the Railway Minister. There are still reports of the train delays, passenger discomforts and unaffordable prices. What's the Minister doing to ensure the railways like safe, efficient, affordable for every citizen? Thank you.
Honorable Railway Minister may respond.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, and thank you, Opposition MP, for the question. I would like to remember the how that we have modernized 800 plus railway stations. 800 plus railway stations have modernized under our ministry. Under our ministry, we expanded Vande Bharat routes, and we are not only focusing on this. We focused on accidents in railway stations, so that we have launched AI power signaling systems to reduce accidents. And visit the budgets which are safe, and we are upgrading the tracks of the trains for high-speed transit, so that the trains will move fastly and passengers without any worry travel any place with free, accessible and with fast technology. And for your kind information, Opposition MP, I would say that railways will remain the people transport with safe, accessible and fastly. And it is my duty to inform that we also focused on hungry of people, so that we have arranged food catering programs in railways, Vahi Bhojanalay. This also implemented under our ministry. And we all focused about plans of railways and developing of railways. Thank you.
I hope this answer should be satisfied by the opposition. Question number 359. Question for Minister of Environment, Forests and Climate Change.
Respected Speaker, ma'am, my question to the Environment Minister. Cities are polluted and forests also polluted. What action being taken to truly protect our environment?
Honorable Minister of Environment, Forests and Climate Change may respond.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. We have launched India's first urban forestry policy expanded in EV subsidy scheme, and we planted over 15 crore trees and crackdown have polluted industries have intensified. And we started the river cleanup missions under the Namami Gang 2.0, and they are showing the best results. And we committed the India developing in a green leader in green development.
Question number 210. Question for Minister of Electronics and IT Technology.
Honorable Speaker, I asked question IT Minister. Many rural students and workers still did not have internet and digital tools. What is your ministry doing to digital tools?
Honorable Minister of Electronics and IT Technology may respond.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Through you, I inform the House that under BharatNet Phase 2, we connected over 2.5 lakh Gram Panchayat high-speed internet. We connected the 246-kilometer optical fiber network in March 2025. With free Wi-Fi hotspots and digital literacy programs have reached remote corners. We distributed the smart digital devices and promoted regional content. We also tied with these companies to provide some projects like Unnati project and digital library system. India's future will be inclusive and accessible to the rural and urban areas. Thank you.
Question number 311. Question for Defense Minister.
Honorable Speaker, my question is the Honorable Defense Minister. Honorable Defense Minister, our soldiers are the pride of our nation, but why are still shortage in the equipment like bulletproof jackets and night vision devices?
Honorable Defense Minister may respond.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Thank you for the question. We understand the concerns. In the past, there were delays, but now we have fast-track purchases. Over 2 lakh new bulletproof jackets have been given to our soldiers, and we have upgraded the night vision equipment for the soldiers. And we have tied up with the companies to make these items in India to avoid the delay in the future for the soldiers. Thank you.
I hope this answer should be satisfied by the opposition. Question number 412. Question for Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment.
Respected Speaker, ma'am, my question is to the Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment. Whether pre-matric and post-matric scholarship program is being implemented by the government for the students of scheduled caste and other backward classes. If so, the efforts are being made by the government to ensure that not even a single eligible student is missed out of this scheme, so as to make the coverage of this scheme 100% for eligible students. If not, the reasons therefore.
Honorable Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment may respond.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. The Department of Social Justice and Empowerment implements the following schemes for SCs. The post-matric scholarship schemes for students who belong to scheduled caste for studies in India. The pre-matric scholarship schemes for SCs studies in India. For OBCs, the post-matric scholarship schemes for OBC, EBC and NDT students studying in India. Pre-matric scholarship schemes for OBC, EBC and NDT students. For SCs, the both post-matric and pre-matric scholarship schemes for SCs sponsored schemes being like state government and UT administrations. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Question number 513. Question for Minister of External Affairs.
Honorable Madam Speaker, my question is for External Affairs Minister. In 2025, the world was facing many more conflicts in many regions. What is the India's stance on the Russia-Ukraine war and Israel-Palestine conflicts? I asked the Agriculture Minister why India is not taking a stronger side.
Honorable Minister of External Affairs may respond.
Thank you for the question, Honorable Speaker. India has always believed in peace and dialogue. In the Russia-Ukraine war and the Israel-Palestine conflict, we have called for an immediate stop of violence and a peaceful solution to talk. We believe in protecting human rights and international law. We do not support war by any side. India is also helping affected people through humanitarian aid. Our policy is based on national interest and global peace. And I want to make a clear statement in the House that even if we participate in the war, we will not take the stronger side, we will take the right side. Thank you.
Question number 114. Question for Minister of Home Affairs.
Respected Speaker, ma'am, my question is to Home Minister. In 2025, crimes in cities, attacks on women and drug problems among youth are increasing. What is your government doing to improve safety and law and order?
Honorable Minister of Home Affairs may respond.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Thank you for the question. We are taking strong steps to improve safety. More police are being deployed and we are using CCTV and new technology to stop crime. For women's safety, we started 24/7 helplines and self-defense training. We are running awareness drives and taking strict actions against drug dealers. We are also closely working with the state governments to improve law and order across the country. Thank you.
I hope this answer should be satisfied by the opposition. Question number 115. Question for Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports.
Respected Speaker, ma'am, my question is to Sports Minister. Even in 2025, many talented athletes don't get proper training, support or facilities. What is your ministry doing to improve sports at ground level? Thank you.
Question. Honorable Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports may respond.
Thank you for the question. We have working to support youth talent people across India. In 2025, we have increased funding for sports academies and built new training centers in small towns and villages. Through the Khelo Indian program, we have given scholarships, coaching and equipment to the promising players. Our goal is to make sure that every athlete gets chance to shine for India.
Question number 316. Question for Minister of Road Transport and Highways.
Honorable Minister, in 2025, many roads in villages and small towns are still broken or unfinished. People face problem while during rainy season. What is your ministry to do fix this?
Honorable Minister of Road Transport and Highways may respond.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. We are focusing on building better roads in both cities and villages under PM Grama Sadak Yojana, repairing old roads and building new ones in rural areas. We are also started using strong materials so roads last longer, even in heavy rains. Our goal is to contact every village with smooth and safe roads by the end of next year.
Question number 417. Question for Minister of Civil Aviation.
Honorable Speaker, ma'am, my question is to Civil Aviation Minister. Honorable Minister, with the continued growth of air traffic in 2025, what steps is the Ministry of Civil Aviation taking to ensure the infrastructure development and passenger safety across Indian airports? Thank you.
Honorable Minister of Civil Aviation may respond.
Thank you for the question. In response to the rising air traffic, the ministry has prioritized both infrastructure expansion and safety enhancements. In 2025, we are focusing on upgrading Type 2 and Type 3 airports under the Udan scheme for boost regional connectivity, implementing Digi Yatra nationwide and streamlined passenger processing to reduce congestion, expanding capacity at major airports like Delhi, Mumbai and Bengaluru with new terminals and runways, strengthening DGCA oversight and mandating periodic safety audits for airlines and airports. Thank you.
Thank you all for your participation in this mock parliament. Today's session has been full of constructive questions and informed answers. May we continue to serve the people of India with truth, responsibility and unity. The House is now adjourned.
Remove all the tables. You put your chairs and speaker will sit there. All of you take a nice photograph. You remove your tables.
One of you hold all the curtains. Be careful.
Minister,